Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. No response, okay. Anyway, I actually, some of you that may be surprised, I actually think that the ladies here, I've actually done, or should I say women, which one ever you prefer, okay. I think you are doing a very good job actually highlighting and raising the issues of actually oppression within society that has actually been accepted. Now, the type of oppression in the way that women are oppressed within the status quo is actually abhorrent, and I'm disgusted by it personally. Once we go back and you start looking at it historically, we actually realize that, or even scientifically, you realize that every single man comes from a woman. Every single one of us. In fact, they tell us in terms of at the womb stage, every single fetus starts as a female. Yeah, so what we have to look at is how did we now get to the stage where now the females who are in the majority, yeah, there's 3 females to every 1 male on this planet. How did the majority now become, and I mean globally, not just here in terms of this fashion show, become oppressed in the nature where they're now being dictated to as to what is beautiful, what is not beautiful, as what is fashionable and what's not fashionable, and what is basically the way to conduct yourself as a woman is being dictated to women by an outside force. I actually disagree, however, with the protests against the beauty pageant, because I believe the beauty pageant is a symptom of a real problem. And I feel if we don't focus on the problem, which for me basically is a small group of men. How many women here shop in Topshop? None of you? How many of you shop on any of the high street stores? How many of you buy designers, any whatsoever, even Primark, any of these? The majority of these stores are owned by white men. Yeah? The beauty products that you buy to make yourself look beautiful, I mean mascaras, the lipsticks, the foundations, these companies, these top 500 companies are owned and the profits go to white men. Now, not only that, it's a small minority, the majority, obviously the vast majority do not get in on this. It's a very small minority who hold the powers of these corporations, these top corporations are actually the conglomerates that own the smaller corporations. But we are also aware that when we look at this now, it's a wider problem, because you look, the images that you see, the lady brought up about the Playboy t-shirt and giving young girls, there was this thing in the newspaper the other day about young girls getting pole dancing kits to get fit. To give your 5-year-old daughters and children a pole dancing kit to get fit. Now, let's think about this. A lot of people, before they even get onto the market, think about how many people have to approve this idea. Does that say somebody thought this is a good idea? Yeah, and let's actually invest some money into this, and actually let's go and promote this to people using our mediums, i.e. BBC, ITV, Channel 4, Channel 5, the same mediums they use to oppress everybody else. Yeah? So the point I'm making is it's a joint battle, it's a joint issue, but I think let's not allow it, because obviously after the beauty pageants is gone, don't let it die down and actually keep this issue going in terms of allowing women to actually speak and define for themselves what they want to do in their lives. Thank you.
Thanks for that, Impegwa, and that's why we want all of you to be involved in the other campaigns that we will be doing this year. Who would like to speak next? Hi. First of all, it's great that you guys are organizing this protest, and I think it's great that so many people are so passionate about all sorts of things. But I think, to me, the main problem, to be honest, is that if somebody comes to an event like this and they think it's really quite upset or whatever, they're basically told to shut up, and I think that's not a good thing. If you, well, I personally don't think it's passion is a good thing, but there are people that think it is a good thing, and there are people organising it, and there are people that want to go to this. If that is the case, then I think we should appreciate that. I think this lady made a point about free speech. I think that's really important. I think people should just have whatever opinions they want. I think generally in SOAS, when somebody has one point of view and everybody else agrees with it, if there's one person that disagrees, they're told to what they're thinking or what they're saying is wrong. I think that's a negative thing. And like I say, I came here by chance. I'm glad I did. And well, to keep up, I think you guys are doing a good job.